Welcome to the Beauty Business Resource Podcast. I am your host, Morgan D, and here we yearn to learn and earn, because other than for the love, why else are we in the cosmetology industry? We are here to be your resource for all things centering around the industry in respect to launching, working in, and scaling your beauty business. On our show, we believe that education is number one, yet we make sure to laugh and have a good time with it. So if you haven't already, hit the subscribe, download, and send this to 2 friends, especially if they're in the industry. You know we all need a little bit of help. So let's get into that episode. Hey y'all, it's me. Okay, so usually we are going to do the episodes with me and my co-host Maya that you guys know of and that you guys got to meet on the last episode, but I just want y'all to know that this podcast for the Urban Beauty Professional is meant to teach you something. So I want you to be able to not only listen and get some entertainment, but to also make sure that when Beauty Business Resource comes on, you are pulling out your notepad and your pen. And that's what leads me to what we're going to talk about today. So we are going to give out some free game, and we are going to show you a quick hack on how you can get some clients. I know most people, like when they watch beauty influencers and like people that say, oh, like I made 6 figures last year, I got this going on. You guys want to know how to get some clients. Like, girl, like, how did you do that? So I'm going to show you a way that helped me. I'm going to show you a way that actually works. It's not just fluff. And we're going to go ahead and get into that. So this is a free game episode. It will not be as long as the other episodes. Granted, I don't run my mouth too much. Okay, so let's get into it. So we talk about ideal clients, which is another episode, but we want to somewhat build an avatar. And if you follow me on social media at Beauty Business Duval, I did ask that question this morning. I wanted you to build your ideal client in your head before we got to the episode tonight. Okay. So I'm actually going to let you know that I did jack this, I did steal this, and it does work. There is a massage therapist who wrote a book. I believe his name is George something, but I will get his name by the end of this episode. However, he is a massage therapist, and he has a book called 60 Clients in 60 Days. And if you are a beautician, if you are an esthetician, if you are a barber, this will work. It has worked for me, okay? So we're going to call this the 60 Clients in 60 Days episode. And remember, y'all, artists steal, okay? Great business owners and artists steal. And I definitely stole this. And don't be afraid to steal as long as you give credit, okay? So this is where we're going to start off. So we need to figure out, like, how do I get some clients, Morgan? How can I do that? It is a system and there is a method, and we're going to go into that right now. 60 clients in 60 days, okay? So we've thought about our ideal client. We've thought about what she looks like, where he works, what kind of car they drive, what the dollar amount is that they make a year. We have this ideal person in our head that we've created, okay? So we got to figure out, where do they hang out? Who are they? Where do they be at? Okay? So this is what I want us to do. We are going to give away some services. And you're probably thinking to yourself, like, girl, what the heck? I'm not giving away nothing. And I'm going to tell you, yes, you are. There is a method to this madness. So the way that we're going to give away these services is gift certificates, okay? So I want you guys to, I hope you have like a pen and paper right now, but I want you to write out a gift certificate, what it would look like, okay? So let's first go over the components of a gift certificate and what it needs to have, okay? So the first thing your gift certificate needs to have on it, it needs to have a name. It needs to have a date, just the way that you would see a gift certificate if somebody gave you one. What would that gift certificate look like, okay? Now, as it pertains to the date, when you have the line for the date, I know here in the state of Florida, gift certificates do not have an expiration date. So y'all have to be careful about that. No expiration date on the gift certificate. I know in Florida, that's Florida law. But you want to be able to study this data that you're collecting for a later date to know, okay, how long is it taking word to get out? Okay, I did this 6 months ago and I'm just getting the gift certificate now. Is this worth my time to do it again, depending on your clientele and your market, okay? So we have the name on the gift certificate that we create. We have the date, so we know when we gave this out to somebody, what we had going on at that time. It's always nice to be able to look back on that. And you want to make sure the next part is tricky. Now, when you usually get a gift certificate from somebody, they either give you a service itself, an item itself, or they're giving you a dollar amount. Because of the method to our madness on this, We are not going to put a dollar amount. We do not want somebody coming into your business trying to redeem this gift certificate for a dollar amount. And we'll get to that in just a minute, okay? No dollar amount, just the service, okay? The other component that you're going to put on your gift certificate is how can they reach you? How can they book, okay? So what I would do is I would put a phone number. I would put your booking website. That's a good one if you have a booking website. And just make sure whatever information that you put on there, I know sometimes people like to do a Google Voice, or you guys do some sort of like relay phone number. I want you to make sure that whatever this booking information is, because remember, we're getting ready to get these printed, okay? Make sure that this booking information is viable. They can actually reach you here. If you have a business phone, great. If you got a Google Voice, great. Just make sure whatever this is, I prefer online booking. So if you guys need help with that, hit me up. But make sure whatever channel you're sending them through, they can actually reach you and they can actually book. I think online booking is best, okay? So we've got the name, we've got the date, we've got a service aligned for the service or the gift, what they're actually receiving, but no dollar amount. And then we've also got some information on there about how to book, okay? The next step is we're going to get these gift certificates printed. So my idea for that is local print shops, because we support local businesses, or you guys can do Vistaprint. Now, when you get this gift certificate printed, you guys can go on Etsy, you can go on Canva, okay? Maya's really good with Canva. If you guys need help with that, you can hit us up. But you're going to design this gift certificate, and wherever you get it printed, remember, we have money because we don't spend all of our money. You are going to get a low-cost gift certificate made. Do not run out there and get one of those plastic credit card-looking gift certificates because you want it to be fancy, because we're getting into that, but I need y'all to do volume with this. A nice cardstock, a nice high-gloss cardstock, something that you can use maybe like a Sharpie to write on would be perfect. So Vistaprint or a local print shop if you want to support your local print shops and local business. And we're going to get whatever that gift certificate design is. They have some really nice stuff on Canva. They've got some really nice stuff on Etsy. So I would suggest that you guys do that. Get that printed up. Get a high quality. 500 to 1,000 is what you need. Depending on what your budget is, I'm sure you can get away with 100. But if you can afford it, 500 to 1,000 of these because of what we're getting ready to do with them. Okay. So we're going to get them printed. Now here's where it starts to get fun. Distribution. Remember, I had you guys think, my ideal client, the woman or the man that I want to see in my lobby, the woman or the man that I want to book with me, where do they hang out? That's where this is important, because now we've got these gift certificates. We've got to go pass them out, okay? So we got to figure out where we're going to distribute that. An example of places we can distribute this at in your sphere of influence, schools, okay? Whether you're in college, you know somebody in college, your children's school, somebody that you know as a teacher, that's a great place to distribute, okay? Churches, if you are a part of a church, a congregation, this is another great place. Anywhere where there's fellowship or anything like that going on, where people are more willing to connect with you, you can really make them feel like this is actually like a gift that you're giving out, okay? Plain and simple, you haven't gone out on your own yet. Your job, your husband's job, your wife's job, your mom's job, your dad's job, your best friend's job. Someone's place of business is another place where we can farm this project that we're doing right now, okay? Children's PTAs, gyms, any type of social function, organization, where people organize, we can pass these gift certificates out there. So I want you guys to make sure that you write that down. So we've got the gift certificates. We got the gift certificates printed. We know what's going on them. We know how many that we have. And now we know, okay, this is my plan. This is where I'm going to distribute them at. Okay. Now, the gift. And when I say the gift, what I'm getting ready to tell you is this is the gift for you. This is what I'm getting ready to give you. Okay. So you are going to distribute these gift certificates at these places, and you are going to offer whatever service you wish. My suggestion for this is to offer your lowest cost service. So what I think is best for this, for example, my lash technicians. If you are a lash technician listening to this, this is perfect for you. I would offer a complimentary lash removal. But remember, you're not going to put complimentary on the gift certificate. You're going to give them a gift certificate for a lash removal. This is easy. How many women do you encounter on a daily basis, whether you're in the grocery store, the gas station, in conversation? You can look at somebody and tell if they have extensions on, especially if you do the job. If you're a lash tech, you know if somebody has extensions on, right? So these are perfect people. They might need to take their lashes off for the health. This is an opportunity for you to advise them that you're a professional. Hey, I'm licensed. I'm an esthetician. I see that you wear lashes. Do you know that you should take a break from that from here, here on out, or at some point, you'll need to get them removed. You may change lash techs. Wink, wink, wink. That might be me. Okay. So you want to make sure that you are educating them and letting them know that you're a professional in that. And if they need to get their lashes removed, guess what? They've got a gift certificate for it. Okay. So you're going to put that on it. That's a low cost service, right? So now they think, oh, snap, I got something for free, right? So the next thing that you're going to do, now they've got a free gift, a gift certificate. Now you're trying to get them to book. You've put the gift certificate in their hand, free lash removal. Girl, when do you want to come in and see me? Perfect, right? Let's just say that she's coming in to see you on April the 1st, right? You're going to hear me turn my page a little bit. So she's coming in to see you April the 1st. Great. We're getting ready to get a lash removal. So you gave her a gift. There's some value there, okay? You've gotten her in there. Now she's in your space. So wherever it is that you're doing her lashes at, you're making her feel comfortable. You're offering her a bottle of water. She's in your space. You're making sure that it's clean. You're making sure that you're giving good customer service. You're not running your mouth on the phone. You're not 15 minutes late, okay? She's in there. Bam. Now we have her on our table. We're removing the lashes. We're building rapport, okay? She's getting a lash removal for free. She already feels like she won, right? Now, this is the point where you slide in, well, how do you like your lash tech? How long have you been seeing her? And she doesn't have to tell you exactly who the lash tech is, because we don't want to put anybody down. But this is where you start probing and you start asking those questions, because you want to know, is this a client that I want? Is this a client that I want to continue to come and see me, right? So as you're doing that and you're looking at the integrity of her lashes, now you're able to make an assessment as to whether, can I do her lashes today? I offered you a free wash. Can I do your hair today? I offered you a free lineup. You're in my chair for a lineup. Can I cut his hair today? Have we built the rapport? Am I getting the vibes and the energy off of him that he likes where he's at, and I can probably slide a haircut off on him? Now that they've got something for free, you are going to offer to upgrade their service, right? So let's just say she came in for the lashes. The lashes are free, right? Or they're complimentary. Don't we use the word free? Now we're offering, hey girl, do you want to do a full set today? I usually charge XYZ number, but for you, wink, wink, I can do them for this number. Would you like to do that today? Okay. So she's either going to say yes or she's going to say no. All right. Now, what are the scenarios that can happen here? She can say, yes, I would like to get a full set today, and I would like to do that for that price. Excellent. We in there. Now we doing the lashes. So not only did we get a new customer or a potential new customer or client, we got to make a little bit of money off of the deal. You walked in thinking that you weren't going to make anything, and then you made a little something. And remember, we're trying to get clients. This isn't a money-motivated exercise, okay? We're trying to get repeat business. If you're seeing this person over the course of 12 months and you gave them the 11th month or the first month, have you? If you're giving them the first month for free or complimentary, as we say, you in there for the next 11 months. We're trying to convert, and that's what I want you guys to understand. We're trying to convert here. So let's just say you get her on the table, you book her for the lash, you do her lashes that day. Great, especially if you have the time. And remember, this exercise is truly for people who are just starting out. You took a break, you're getting back into it, or you're just slow, because we go through slow seasons. For those who are new, after Christmas, back to school, those are slow times, okay? So these are great exercises for that as well. Now, doubling back, she said she wants her lashes done. Great. Okay, well, Morgan, what do I do if she gets on my table or he gets in my chair and I offer the free lineup or I offer the free lash removal? I say, hey, Do you want to upgrade to a better service today? And they tell you no. Now what do? It doesn't matter. We got a new client. We are going to try to convert them. We are going to try to book. We are not going to be pushy about it. But what we are going to do is say, you know what? Great. That's fine. I would love to see you again for another appointment. You do the lash removal. You do the lineup, right? They get off of your chair. You still offer them a water. You still offer them whatever it is that you would offer somebody who paid you full price. You are going to treat this person as if they just paid you full price. Because remember, I'm going to give you month 1 if I can get month 11 out of you, or 11 months out of you. Okay. So now we're checking them out. Okay, this, that, and the other thing. We are not asking them. Here's the thing. I want you guys to, this is a sales term. I want you to assume the sale. I want you to assume the pre-book. Okay. So once you go to check them out, you're going to ask, hey, when will I see you again? When would you like to come back? What's your frequency? How often are you cutting hair? Your highest paid client, are they seeing you every 2 weeks? For my lash girls, are they seeing you every 3 weeks? How often are they seeing you for a fill? How often are they seeing you for a haircut? How often are they? And you're going to assume that. I removed the lashes. I know that you get them done because you're here. That's why I had no lashes to remove. I would like to see you back in 4 weeks. And wait for them to answer. Do not get jittery and get nervous. I would like to see you back in 4 weeks. When can I rebook you? April the 15th is my next date that I have open specifically for you. Assume the sale. Assume the pre-book, right? And that's what we're going to do. And I want you guys to exercise that. I want you to assume the sale. If you have products, if you have retail, if you offer other services, you know, if you are a lash tech and you're also like in Florida, like a full specialist and you do nails, I want you to study the person that's coming in your chair. There is money to be made there, but you have to assume it. You have to probe. You have to ask the right questions, and you have to ask for the sale. So what you're going to do, like doubling back, now those gift certificates, we didn't spend a whole lot of money, so we've got 500 to 1,000 of those. You are going to do this exercise as often as you can. If you have slow days, you're going into the gas station, you're going into the grocery store, and you are going to do this as often as you can. I always tell my new clients, or not my new clients, but my new girls, or the girls and guys that are coming out of beauty school, that this is what we have to do to get new clients. And you have to do this every single damn day until your book is overwhelmed. Do not play about your business, and do not play about yourself. Do this gift certificate exercise and keep in touch with me. I want you guys to DM me on Instagram. If you do this exercise and you're having trouble with it, if you're having an issue with confidence, I want you guys to let me know. But yes, let's run it back. We are going to create a gift certificate. We're going to pick a low-cost service, something that isn't costing us a lot of time and isn't costing us a lot of product and money. We don't want this service to be a super overhead, time-consuming service. We don't want to feel like we're taking a loss on this, okay? Next, now that we've got that, we're going to get that printed out. We're going to get it printed out in a large quantity, and then we're going to figure out, okay, where am I going to distribute this? Where are the centers of my life where the most people congregate to where I can pass these out? And to sweeten the pot a little bit, you're not just going to get this printed out. Dress it up a little bit. Put it in an envelope. Put a little bow on it. Whatever little low-cost things you can do. I know for us estheticians, depending on who we order our product from, a lot of times we can get samples. Put a sample with it. Hey, I would love to have you in for a 30-minute express facial. I have a little bit of sample here. Try this out. Let me know. Come see me. Get them on your table. Ask to upgrade the service. Okay? Now, when you ask to upgrade the service, if they tell you yes, great, you made a little money. When you get up to your cash wrap or you get ready to check them out, pre-book. I need you in my book. Your today self will thank your later self, your later self will thank your today self for doing this. When you come in 4 weeks later and you've got clients in your book. Now imagine you had a box of 500 flyers and you did this 500 times. You're not going to be able to control the amount of business that you get. You're going to be turning people away. And then you're going to be talking about hiring. And then you're going to call me because you're going to need help with staffing. Okay. Now, in the event that they don't want to upgrade, let's go back to that. They don't want to upgrade. That's okay. You're going to take them back up to the register and you're going to pre-book them. I need to see you back in 4 or 5 weeks. Okay. Depending on your booking software. If you do deposits, I'm not a deposit kind of girl. But if you want to do a deposit, you can do a deposit. You can retain the credit card. That's for another episode. But you are going to pre-book these people because remember, this wasn't necessarily a money exercise. This was a client's exercise. We are trying to fill your book with people who are willing to pay you for your services. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you have questions, please email me, beautybusinessresource@gmail.com. You can also hit me up on Instagram @beautybusinessduval. You also can hit up Maya if you have questions about this. That's Maya, Miya, with an I, Maya with an I @gmail.com. And I want you guys to keep in touch with me on this because if you need help with it, I will help you with it. But I want you guys to use this exercise. And remember, any questions that you have about this, please feel free to hit me up. I look forward to hearing from you. I want to see how well this works for you. And specifically, if you're listening to this and you're one of my clients that is in a smaller market, you know who you are. You don't live in Atlanta, city limits. You don't live in Miami, city limits. You don't live in New York, city limits. Okay, you live in smaller markets, smaller towns. This is going to work really well for you as long as you have the confidence to execute it. And that's all I have. Work on that. Hit me up. Let me know how it works. If I can help you in any way, I will help you with that. And that's all I got for you guys today. All right. See you on the next episode. All right, y'all. So pause. I know y'all didn't think I was going to leave this episode and not get that man credit for his book. The book is 60 Clients in 60 Days by Eric G. Brown. He is a massage therapist. If you are listening to this, you know I'm big on reading a book. Y'all pick up a book. Pick up this book and read it. I basically did like an overview of it and applied it to our business. But I think it's a good read. Pick that book up, okay? Now, for real, I'm out this time. Bye. Okay, team. So that was our show. We want to extend a special thank you to the Beauty Business Resource team and all of our listeners. Also, thank you to @brownjewel.beats for all of the music on the show, and a even more special thank you to Newbie Realty for sponsoring the Beauty Business Resource podcast. And don't forget, this is Beauty Business Resource. So if you are in need with help with your beauty business as it pertains to digital marketing, design, social media management, and coaching, we are your go-to for new and existing businesses. And don't forget, follow me, Morgan D, on Instagram @BeautyBusinessDuval, and my co-host Maya @Maya, Miya, with an I. And beautybusinessresource.com. Get there now. Log on. Check out our resources. Check out what's new. All of our updates are there and on our social media. And as I mentioned before, make sure you subscribe, download, and send this to 2 friends, especially if they're in the industry. And that's all, team. We are sending you away with love, light, and positivity. We'll check you next time.